Thank
Sadhu,
you.
sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamesu michachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musawada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now let us spend quiet time renouncing the world for a brief moment, connecting with the Buddha's ancient teaching by watching the breath, the peace of the breath, and perhaps we will be able to feel the same peace that the Buddha himself awakened to, or at least begin to understand how we need to make the effort that we can through our effort, at least catch a glimpse of that inner peace that leads us to the path. Just breathe easy and relax and keep your breathing just as it is. We cannot control the breath. The breath takes care of itself. The breath is the whole universe coming in and going out, giving us life. So we watch this breath, we watch this wind, this air that comes in and out. What we take in, we must give back. This is the basic principle of renunciation, and is also the basis of life itself. We cannot hold the breath for long. Only in giving back we live. So we take in, give back. This is also the practice of generosity. Everything is based on renunciation. Now, to help beginners focus, you can try some counting if you like. As you breathe in and out, count 1 and smile. Smiling helps to push away distracting thoughts. In, out, 2. In, out, 3. In, out, 4. In, out, 5. And then go back to 1, 1 to 5, 1 to 5. You can count up to 10 if you like, but don't go beyond 10. And don't go below 5. Be too small if you go below 5. If you make any mistakes or forget the number, it's all right. Just start with 1 again. Just breathe easy and relax, happily with a smile. Whenever the mind wanders off, when there are thoughts and distractions, just bring the mind back with a smile. Bring the mind back to the breath. The more you are able to stay with the breath, the easier it is to count the breath. Smile at your breath. Breathe happily. As you watch your breath in this way, you will notice the breath becoming calmer, slowing down, very peaceful. Once you feel more peaceful and easier to focus, you don't need to count anymore. In fact, if you don't like the counting, it's quite normal, quite all right. You don't have to count. You can, in your own practice, start with stage 2. Just watch the in and out with a smile. You know the breath has come in, and just smile at it, welcome it. Then you know the breath has gone out, smile at it. The breath is always there in the wind, just comes and goes. Sometimes your breath is deep and sometimes shallow, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Just let it be with a smile. So we follow the breath. We don't lead the breath, we follow it. The breath is our guide to the path, our guide to awakening. Just follow the breath peacefully, happily. In breath meditation, you are letting go of the breath. You are setting free the breath with a smile. As you watch the breath in and out, you may notice the breath becoming slower with gaps in between. The gaps are not even. Some may be, one may be longer, the other shorter. As long as you notice the peaceful gap, just feel it, smile at it. It's a beautiful experience. As you begin to notice the spaces, you can switch to stage 3. Stage 3, we feel the peacefulness and joy of the gaps in between the breaths. We begin to notice the breath settling down. This is when the breath, as our body is becoming more refined, it is becoming the mind, a mental formation. Feel the peace in and out. Smile at the spaces. And you notice the spaces, just let it be. Do nothing, just feel the space, peaceful, joyful. You are this peace, the peacefulness. Sometimes the breath may take a deep turn, may just become deep. Just let it be. Just follow the breath. Be at peace with the breath. Sometimes it's so peaceful, you feel as if there's nothing there, just peacefulness. Just smile at it, don't do anything. In this stage, you still watch the in and out, just to stay focused. Now, as you become more focused, as the spaces grow and you feel very peaceful, you'll find that you don't want to say anything. So peaceful, you just enjoy the peace. This is the fourth stage. Silence, the stage of silence. You don't have to say anything. Silently watch the breath coming in. Peaceful space. Just smile at it. Going out. And then the peaceful space again. Just smile at it. Sometimes you may notice just one of the spaces. That's also good. So just be mindful and don't force the breath. Remember, follow the breath. We are the Buddha's followers. We follow the breath. So in the last stage, the fourth stage, we silently watch this peacefulness of the breath. This is the awakening breath. Even in your efforts to stay focused, every effort you make, whether successful or not, you are meditating because your intention is good. And in no time you will be focused. This is the time you are closest to the Buddha through the peace of the breath. This is the peace that will bring you wisdom to understand the teachings and the suttas. Feel the peace. Smile at the joy. At this point, please review your practice. This is to remind us of this wonderful, precious moment of peace of the breath. We have created this wonderful good karma of peace within us, in our hearts. Remember, this peacefulness is always there. Whenever you feel sad or trouble, just remember this peacefulness in your heart. It will keep you strong and safe. It is natural to suffer, feel sad, because we have feelings. It is also natural that we let it go. Then we have this space, peaceful space. Recollecting this space will also help you in your future meditations. So remember this wonderful moment, this peaceful space. Smile at it. Now, if you like, you can also spend a bit of time to check if you had any difficulties in your meditation and what they are. Just make mental notes, or you can even write them down at this time in the review. Just remind yourself how to prepare better the next time for your meditation so that you are less distracted, better focused. Now, before we close the sitting, we will just sit for a short while. We begin our meditation slowly, gently, and we end it also slowly, gently. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.